Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Hearthstone. Today we're going to be playing some more of Kolento's legendary Druid. This deck is a little bit dated by this point, but I feel like it still holds up, even without the new Explorers cards. It's basically a classic Force Roar deck with a lot of cards to help out the mana with Innervate, Wild Growth, and the Aspirants to help boost the amount of mana that you can quickly accumulate over time. It also has 2 Ancient of Lores for card draw to help you draw into the Force Roar combo. Wrath can sometimes be used to draw a card. And there's a Harrison Jones thrown in here just to help out with those opponents who use a lot of weapons. And this also helps you draw into the Force Roar combo. So let's go ahead and jump in on the ladder and see how the deck performs.
Malfurion versus Uther.
Okay, looks like we got a Golden Paladin.
I must protect the wild.
Let's go ahead and hold on to some of our cards that will help us get some mana here. Wrath will help us deal with anything he might play in the early game. Let's go ahead and coin out the Aspirant.
Reporting for duty.
Looks like he's got nothing. Let's go ahead and put out the Shade of Nax and knock that off the board.
It's clobbering.
Ogre Brute. Very unusual to see this in a Paladin deck. Let's see, we can Wrath for 3. Get that off the board. I don't want to take 4 to the face though. Let's Wrath for 3. And I think I'm gonna have to take 1 to the face right here. I'd rather him hit me in the face than get rid of one of my minions. It'd be nice if he would play a weapon this turn. That'd be pretty cool for Harrison to pop out.
I've got the beast in my
Big Game Hunter? Way too early. Why would he put the Big Game Hunter out? I think we'll get all we can out of the Aspirant here and use the Innervate to get some more cards and throw them away into that 4-2. We're gonna lose a mana crystal, but at least we used up the benefit for this turn. I'm not sure what this guy's got planned here. He's playing some pretty bizarre cards. We can swipe that just to get it off the board, but that's probably what I'm going to end up doing here. Yeah, I don't really know what he was thinking there. I guess just because you see a golden portrait, you can't always assume that he's got an amazing deck to back it up.
Malfurion versus Garrosh.
Alright, next up we have a warrior.
I must protect the wild.
Probably going to want to dump this entire hand. We need a lot of our early game stuff up front. Wild Growth isn't bad. And a Shade of Nax. We got nothing for turn 1. I'm hoping he doesn't have a strong start either. Okay, this is going to be okay, maybe. Let's play the Wild Growth. All he's doing is armoring up. This is really good so far. Living Roots? I might play this just for the 2 saplings. I really want to start building up a board presence here. Could have a Whirlwind. I don't know what he's floating in front of me right here. It's gonna coin something. Twilight Guardian. He's running dragons. That's kind of bizarre. I've never seen a dragon warrior before. We can wrath it and sacrifice our Shade of Naxxramas. That's probably what we're gonna have to do here. That's kind of unfortunate, but I mean, we're gonna have to get rid of that taunt anyway, just to get through to his face. Okay, he's just armoring up. Maybe a good time for the Drake. We don't really need the taunt in play just yet, but we could use the card draw for another Drake, okay. Maybe he'll play a weapon, and we can pop the Harrison Jones. Bash. And Whirlwind, okay. Fair enough, that was a good use of his cards. Let's play the lore and get some cards.
Job done.
We got the first piece of our combo, the Force of Nature. Still looking for that roar. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. So he's got 4 armor now if he uses his hero power. Wish I had another Wrath, that would easily take care of that 6-3. Maybe we can draw into it with the Drake. No. At this point, I'm not sure it's worth playing the Wild Growth. We're already at 8 mana, and that's going to top off pretty soon anyway. I guess we play the Shade, and man, I really hate to run into that. I'm gonna go face. I'm gonna assume he's gonna run this into one of my minions anyway. I just don't want to waste that 5 damage. Gore Howl! I can Harrison that for 1 card draw. Yeah, he was gonna trade it in anyway, so I'm glad I went face there. I definitely have to get rid of this weapon here, so I'm gonna use Harrison.
That belongs in a museum.
And, let's just keep pecking away at him. Again, he has that hero ability that I'm not too happy about. He can easily recover this by building up armor. Still looking for that roar.
I wield the power.
Okay, he's gonna take care of that. Oh god, okay. Alright, that works. We can lore again, just in hoping that we draw into our combo. Yeah, let's see what we can draw into here. Maybe Lotheb? Lotheb could maybe help finish him off. It'll keep him from playing any spells, and maybe we can draw into a roar and finish him off just with what we have on the board here.
Druid.
Nefarian, that's his entire turn. I'm okay with that because that means we're probably going to keep some of the stuff we have on the board. Swipe. Let's see, how much damage can I muster up here? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... No, I don't have quite enough damage to get him... I guess we're gonna have to swipe that. Yeah, there's really no other way. I'm gonna have to throw Lotheb away. That's really unfortunate. I'm hoping I'm able to just keep what I have on the board here. And if I just drew into a roar, I'd be done with this match already. Sludge Belcher. We have a silence for that, so I'm not too concerned. Mulch. Okay. That does destroy one of my mana crystals. Oh, and he's gonna destroy my other one too. I was afraid of that. Still no sign of roar. Why do I have an elven archer? I don't even recall putting this on the, oh, that was from the mulch, of course. That's the minion I got. That's pretty sad. Well, let's go ahead and silence this. And, just try and fill the board as best we can here. He's got a fiery war axe. He doesn't have enough damage to kill me. Again, it just comes down to the draw here. I'm looking for the roar. 9 cards left, and there's still 2 roars in there. At this point, we might... Oh, okay, he's got an Alexstrasza. We just need a roar. Let's see, we probably have enough damage in here. Let's see, 2, 3... No, I can't quite do it. Even Wild Growth isn't a very good choice here. We're just gonna have to ride it out. Draw a card, see if we can get a roar. No. No roar.
Where shall I strike?
Let's get rid of his 3/1.
Nature's wrath for the wild.
This is kind of ridiculous, down to 7 cards and still no roar.
Armor made to fit.
It's doing a lot of stuff. He's gaining some armor. He's up to 17. Innervate does not help me here. Well, maybe it does. We can do the Force plus the Druid of the Claw, so... Maybe that's, let's see, 4... It's only 14 damage, though.
Where shall I strike?
Let's get rid of his 8/4 with the 2 damage there. I'm really upset that we're down to 6 cards now. I don't know why both of my roars have been stacked to the bottom of the deck.
Armor made to fit.
Death Spite. I'm hoping it won't come to where that's going to activate. He's gaining a lot of armor. This is starting to get really bad. Thurzan, that's not what I was looking for.
By the power of Ragnaros, I have the power!
Oh, this is really bad. He's getting so much armor. Oh man. What the hell is going on here? He doesn't have a dragon anymore. But he has so much armor it doesn't freaking matter. Let's see, how much damage could I do with a Force Double Roar? Force Double Roar would be 12 mana. might be enough to take care of him. I'm gonna drop down one Force of Nature just to run them all into his face. And I'm going to wait to hold on for that 2 roars to come out of here. Down to 4 cards. This is ridiculous. Double Force Roar only does, I think, like 22 damage, so I'm still out of range here. This is just bad. I'm out of cards. I only got my first roar this turn. This is just dumb. I might as well concede just right now. Swipe. Swipe just gets him a ton of mana. It's almost not even worth playing. Nope. I mean, Swipe just gets him a ton of armor. No matter what I play it on, it's just not worth it.
I'm almost out of cards.
So there's my second roar. And I'm pretty sure Force Double Roar only does about 22 damage, so I'm not even close to finishing them off anymore. I'm gonna run it through anyway, just to see if I'm right. He has so much freaking armor, it's just meaningless, yeah. I'm just gonna jump out of here.
I concede.
Malfurion versus Jaina.
Okay, last matchup today is gonna be against a mage.
The wild.
Boy, that last match was just so frustrating. I had so many opportunities to finish him off if I'd only had one of my roars. Sometimes it just comes down to the luck of the draw. Unfortunately, my roars were right at the bottom of the deck, and I really had no way of winning that one.
I'll show them. I'll show
Mad Scientist. Let's see, if I play the Aspirant, he's just going to run it in and ping, and get a secret out of the deal, so maybe I Wild Growth instead. This lets me put out the Shredder.
I'll show them.
He's got 2 Scientists now.
Them all.
Oh boy, what kind of secrets is he going to bring to the table? He can still run it in and ping, which I think he might do. Or he might have a whole handful of spells here. Okay, he's just gonna run and ping. See what I get. 4/4. Battlecry doesn't trigger though, so I don't think he gets free spells. What could that secret be? Could it be, might be Mirror Entity? In that case, we might want to use the Aspirant, because I don't think the Battlecry triggers, does it?
Guide my lance.
Does he get a mana crystal from that?
My lance.
No, he doesn't. But he does lose a mana crystal when it dies. Oh yeah. Let's wrath that thing. He's gonna be down to 2 mana crystals.
My magic
That was beautiful. Okay, I lose mine too. He has another secret on the board.
Here it comes.
Maybe another mirror entity? I'm gonna play a Shade because I'm not too worried about a Shade on his side. Let's play 2, in fact.
You know, take candle.
Oh, wow. That was, brutal. We could get that off the board with the 2 damage, though. Getting close to the combo zone here. Once again, looking for that roar. Flamewalker is definitely scary. I've had my entire board cleared multiple times by Flamewalkers. I'll have to hope I draw into something with the Drake here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can do that. I'm actually going to run this as a charge so I can get rid of that. Definitely not worth keeping that on the board. Polymorph. And he's gonna ping it off. That's alright. Swipe. Not worth playing right now, I'm just gonna hold on to it.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Summoning Stone, that's awful. We can get rid of it though with the swipe. So yeah, that's not too bad. We're in pretty good shape. Does he have something else he can play? Okay. Another Force of Nature. Let's go ahead and swipe that.
Feel nature's wrath.
Probably just run into the 3-1.
For the wild.
2 Force of Natures, no roars to back them up though. Another Flamewalker. Okay. Could that be a counterspell? That'd be pretty awful if that's a counterspell. I'm gonna have to take the risk. Okay, good. I have to get rid of this. Dupe. Oh, god damn it. What did he get? He got 2 Flamewalkers?
Feel
That's
nature's
terrible.
For the wild.
That's terrible. The last thing I wanted to have was more Flamewalkers.
I serve the Fire Lord.
That's a problem.
Fire Lord.
He doesn't have a spell though. Ancient of Lore, this might save me a little bit. Let's draw some cards. Another swipe. Can't afford it. There's 1 roar, which we're gonna need pretty soon.
For the wild.
Hell, if the Ancient of Lore stays on the board, this might be game over for him. Ah, the taunts. The taunts are bad. We can Drake plus swipe to clear his board out a little bit. A Flame Strike. Flame Strike. Holy nuts. Okay, okay. What do I got going on here? We can Drake swipe to clear his board. Living Roots to get rid of that other Flame Walker. And I think we're in pretty good shape. Unless he has like a Pyroblast or something, I think we're okay. Really comes down to what he draws right now. Secret. Oh, what could that be? Could it be a counterspell? If it's a counterspell, then I don't know. I think I still have to just take the chance here. Could Innervate just to see if it's a counterspell. Not a counterspell. What could it be? I mean, it could be an ice block?
For the wild. Job's done.
If it's an ice block, I'm okay with that. We brought him right where he should be for an ice block.
Someday I'll be just like you.
It's an ice block, isn't it? He would have given up if it wasn't an ice block. Let's see what happens.
For the wild.
Oh, it's not. He was faking me out. Alright, well this has been checking out the Kolento Legendary Druid deck. I've played this deck many times before. It's a classic. Once again, it is a little bit outdated. It doesn't have any of the newer generation of cards in there, but I found that it is a very tried and true deck, and it's always served me well as my go-to Druid deck. So here is the deck list if you guys want to check this one out for yourselves. But that'll have to do it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and if you did, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll catch you all later in the next episode.